This is Daily Armenia, CivilNet's daily news digest. Here are today's top stories from Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh, and the region. As of this afternoon, an Armenian government convoy carrying 360 tons of humanitarian aid for Nagorno-Karabakh remained stuck at the entrance of the Lachin Corridor, blocked by Azerbaijan from moving forward. Yesterday, the government sent a convoy of trucks with rations of baby food, cooking oil, flour, pasta, powdered milk, salt, sugar, and essential medicines from Yerevan to Kornadzor, the final Armenian village before the entrance to the Lachin Corridor. Azerbaijan has blocked the corridor, the sole overland route connecting Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia, for more than 7 months now, pushing Nagorno-Karabakh's more than 100,000 Armenians to the brink of a humanitarian crisis. Members of the European Union's border monitoring mission in Armenia are on the ground in Kornadzor keeping track of the events. The head of the mission told Armenian media EU observers will stay in Kornadzor until the situation is resolved, but he did not say what exactly a resolution would entail. Back in Yerevan, Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan decried Azerbaijan's refusal to allow the convoy to pass as an act that reveals the country's true intention to starve the people of Nagorno-Karabakh and subject them to genocide. Previous media reports, including by CivilNet, described the convoy as carrying 400 tons of aid, citing official sources. However, the Armenian government has since clarified that the convoy is carrying 360 tons of aid. A senior Armenian official told reporters yesterday that amount of aid, if delivered to Stepanakert, would likely run out in just 1 or 2 days. Josep Borrell, the EU's foreign policy chief, has again called on Azerbaijan to lift its 7-month blockade of the Lachin Corridor imminently, saying Brussels is deeply concerned about the serious humanitarian situation unfolding in Nagorno-Karabakh. In a statement yesterday, Borrell also appeared to pour cold water on Baku's proposal to route humanitarian aid to Nagorno-Karabakh via the Azerbaijani town of Aghdam, saying this should not be seen as an alternative to the reopening of the Lachin Corridor. Earlier this month, Azerbaijani officials told the International Committee of the Red Cross they stand ready to supply essential goods to Nagorno-Karabakh through Aghdam, which Yerevan ceded to Baku after the 2020 war. However, the Red Cross said in a statement earlier this week it is unable to supply desperately needed aid to Nagorno-Karabakh via Aghdam despite persistent efforts. Our concern is that the humanitarian situation will further deteriorate, a senior Red Cross official added. Shortly after that, Brussels' special representative to the South Caucasus, Toivo Klar, linked to the Red Cross's statement on Twitter and noted that the EU is taking their warnings seriously. Since 2020, Brussels has taken on a substantially more active role in the region. At present, the EU and United States together support one track of Armenia-Azerbaijan negotiations, while Russia coordinates a separate track. Neither has made any discernible progress toward a peace deal. Nagorno-Karabakh's health ministry said today the Red Cross has facilitated the transfer of 11 more people from Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia for medical treatment. For most of the blockade, Azerbaijan has allowed a limited number of vehicles belonging to the Red Cross to travel between Nagorno-Karabakh and Armenia via the Lachin Corridor. During that time, the humanitarian organization says it has evacuated more than 600 people in need of urgent medical care from Nagorno-Karabakh to Armenia. However, Azerbaijan has blocked the Red Cross's access to Nagorno-Karabakh twice since last month, raising serious concerns as Nagorno-Karabakh's healthcare system continues to crumble. Access was most recently restored on July 14th, but remains limited only to medical evacuations. The Red Cross is currently blocked from bringing in essential medicines or other humanitarian aid. Armenia is gearing up for this year's FemInno Conference for women in business, science, and tech. The conference is set to bring together entrepreneurs from more than a dozen countries for workshops, masterclasses, and networking opportunities. The conference will be held this Saturday and Sunday at Yerevan's Meridian Expo Center. And finally, the CivilNet number of the day is 4. That's the percentage of girls born in Armenia last year who were named Nara, the most popular girl's name in the country. And as always, please follow CivilNet for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground in Armenia, Nagorno-Karabakh, and the region.